Welcome back, I'm Paul, and this is AM Rock Tumbling, and today I've got a short one, just a little update. I've ran a couple of runs on the Vibralap, and I've had a few issues here and there with those, and I've been working on getting that figured out. So I've been messing with it here for the last couple weeks, and messing around with a few things that I thought maybe were causing some of my issues, and I'm thinking possibly we might have got some things figured out and we're getting things straightened out on it, because I just reran these. They'd been run before in some of the other videos, and they all had a little bit of an issue here or there, and I finally got them to the point where I'm happy with them, where they're pretty well perfect. So I just want to give you a quick look at them and see how they turned out. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera in. It focuses better that way. So the first one we're going to look at here is a Brazilian agate. And it's just a Brazilian agate that I cut. And it turned out awesome. I don't know if I can get this to zoom. Might be too big, but I did skip. In the directions it says that you can go right from your 400 or 500 to your polish. But if you have a hard time getting a good shine, that you can add like a 800 or 1,000 grit in there. And I had been doing that stage, but I've been just trying to learn a little bit. So I've been skipping that stage, and they actually turned out pretty nice. I'm thinking I may put that stage back in, but I'm still pretty happy with it skipping that 1,000 grit stage. So they turned out pretty good. Now that's got a little bit of moisture on it down there by the light from my finger, and there it's disappearing. It's a little cold out nowadays. We're supposed to get some snow today here in Iowa, so that should be an adventure. Here's the other Brazilian agate that we did, and this one's got tons of little bands and stuff going on in it. It just looks really cool. I really like this piece. As soon as I cut this one open, I was like, wow. And you can actually see if I can get it to focus, it hits that light and it don't want to focus. You can actually look at that light and see like the fortification bands in there. And I don't know if I would have ran the 1,000 grit, if it would have got rid of that a little bit, but I mean, it's perfectly smooth and it's nice and shiny. Nice reflection back there. And then we also have a couple of thunder eggs that we did. And this one's probably my favorite. It's got like some quartz crystals in there you can kind of see. You can see the fortification banding on this one too. When I get the light in the right spot, you can see all those bands in the agate. But you can see there's almost a little bit of like water level in the middle right there, and then the quartz. I think it's like quartz crystals in there. You can kind of see there's some voids in there, but it's all shiny and sparkly like quartz. And then you've got your agate. And then these two are one that was cut in half, and I've been told it's plume down there in this spot. And you can see the fortification bandings in the middle, like right here. And then there's like a little bit of water level in it right here. But yeah, you can see my reflection of my finger. It looks good. It's nice and shiny. The brown part, which I believe I read was rhyolite, doesn't shine up quite as nice, but it still looks really good. And there's the back, just a thunder egg. And then this is the other half of that one. And it again has the plume down there, and you can see the water level real faintly, and then there's some fortification banding in the middle. It's easier to see the banding in the middle on the other one. But I think we've finally kind of, I don't know if I'd say perfected, but really improved our process. And I was having issues with swirls getting in there, and I believe it was my polish pad had gotten a piece of grit on it, because I ended up ordering new felt polish pads, and I ran these on that pad, and now I didn't have any issues. So I'm hoping I had just gotten a little bit of grit contamination on there, and that's what was causing my issues. So next on the Vibralap is going to be this piece of red. I believe it's called Red Imperial or Imperial Red Jasper. And it's got some really cool lines and stuff going on in it. And it's just cut right now. Excuse me. And it's got a nice cut on it, and it's for a friend. And I think we're going to get this one thrown on the Vibralap next, and this will be the biggest one I've done. It's a pretty big chunk. I mean, it's about half the size of my hand, and I'm probably going to run it on the Vibralap by itself. Everything else I've done is, like this big, little thunder eggs. And this will be the biggest piece that we've done, so hopefully it'll have some more weight, and hopefully it goes real well. So I just want to give you a little update on some of the things we've been doing on the Vibralap, and hopefully we've gotten our process straightened out, and hopefully we'll be getting some more videos coming out. I've got a lot of stuff that we'd like to get going on the Vibralap, but we were just working on figuring out some bugs. So if you want to see some more of the stuff coming off the Vibralap, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss anything. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And that's all we've got for today. So thanks for watching.